Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're looking at Doki Doki Literature Club again, the newest update. And look at this, what I found. You have your own desktop in this game, and we got side stories, which I think maybe we go through that. Kind of see what says you can to get all 6 side stories. Try writing poems for the various girls. We tried, we failed, but we're gonna try again. Do we want to try Trust Part 1? Yeah, let's do it. See something new. And this stream may be a little bit more low energy than last night. But maybe that's what we need. A nice intimate stream. She just kind of pops up out of nowhere. Okay, everyone. That's right, I gave her the radio voice. But maybe for tonight, I give her the NPR voice. The literature club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? Ugh. I miss debate club. Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monica is the only member of the literature club. In the days that have passed, all our efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this all wrong? Monica glances at one of her flyers. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" And everyone collectively said no. Maybe no one is into literature enough to pick it over the other clubs of interest. I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on a vision. A vision. But what kind of vision? LSD? Mushrooms? Sensory deprivation? Monica rests her head on her desk, deep in thought. Before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet, and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing. Hello? Suddenly, a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I never do this. Hee hee! Is this the napping club? No, this is. Monica pauses, subtly embarrassed to admit that this is, in fact, the literature club. This is the literature club. Yeah, I thought I got it wrong for a second. Thought it was a nappy club. I'm super sorry. It was so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize. I do that all the time. Oh? Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everyone? Well, about that. This is everyone. Really? Just you? But we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it. Hold on a sec. If it's just you... that means I get to be vice president! What? Vice president? What are your qualifications? It may not matter in America, but it matters in the literature club. Well, I'm better at napping than you. Tee-hee! Maybe I should be president. Now you're just making fun of me. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, what's your name? Sayori! Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening not to be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I'm doing it to entrap someone. I just want to find other people who do. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I just like napping. I've had a hard time being serious, that's all. I don't mean to hurt you. I was joking about being vice president too. I'd make a terrible VP. I mean, I'm sure that... Monica tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayori. I mean, I don't want to lie and say you will be good. I'm sorry, that isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least? Well, no. I want to join now! Really? Yeah, it sounds like it'd be a lot of fun, you know. Sitting, reading, napping. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and it should be proud of, you know? So let me help you and turn something stressful into something fun! If for nothing else, I'm at least good at that. Ha ha ha. Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way. Monica! That's such a cool name. Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up. But you're smiling. Well, I didn't say it wasn't working, did I? Monica glances at a filer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. So, what do we do first? Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit new members. I can do that! Cool. You know, we put in a hard day's work talking about one thing. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for this club. You know, like a mission. My mission is to make everyone happy because I'm so dead inside. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Hey, do you like hugs? I guess so. Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Sayori whispers loudly, hug energy is what keeps me at my best. Hug energy. We don't do hug energy here at NPR. We don't really do energy. Although Sayori is very different from her, Monica feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. But, well, I'm looking... Well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna think really hard tonight about how to get more people. Like maybe I'll talk my pathetic friend into it for cupcakes. Yeah, me too. Okay, so these stories are gonna be background. I like it. And I'm gonna need a sip of this nice, warm, refreshing drink, even though it's not warm. But here on NPR, we only drink warm, brewed drinks. We need it to keep our voices at our best. A day passes, and time comes for the Literature Club, Monica and Sayori, to reconvene. As president, Monica ensures that she's the first to arrive to the club room, but she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Where is she? Here at NPR, we want you to know, we always stay on time. Our handlers would have no other way. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining. No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. But maybe I scared her off with all this talk of literature and not napping. But I'm getting kind of worried. Suddenly Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Sorry I'm late, I'm here. It's okay, welcome back. And Sayori spins over to Monica, and deposits the sheet into Monica's desk. Oh, what's this? Oh, we get a poem already. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my step, so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you'll return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. Hey, this is really good. And way more energy than we usually have. You wrote this, Sayori? Of course! Wait, no! No, that's the wrong side of the paper! Huh? I wasn't ready to share that yet! I'm so embarrassed! Monica flips the paper over. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new members to the club. Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. But I'm curious now, do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good. Wait, why am I slowly turning into Nasuke? I'm sure I'm not nearly as good as it is you are. Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. Excuse us, that was very unprofessional. I've never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again a week after I read it. And I'm like, well, there's your big mistake. Don't read it after a week. Don't ever look back. Wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that. Or maybe I'm just overthinking it. Or maybe I'm just a teenager. You should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president. I guess you're not wrong there. Even though, I started it. It's not like I won any election or anything. But, hey, I'm probably the first president ever to not be elected, honestly. Just have it kind of given to them. I need to, set a good example or whatever. I can envision the club doing something like that. Doing what? Sharing poems we write and stuff like that. Oh yeah, but don't have me ever do that again. I love that, but I actually wouldn't. It's such a good way to learn about other people, gateway to the soul and whatnot. It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people, usually. But when you write in a poem, you can when it's in a poem, right? Yeah. Fuck therapy. I think poetry's better anyhow. So, I'm glad you showed me. Well, even though it was by accident. Me too! I felt embarrassed at first, but now it kind of feels good that somebody else read it. But if I wasn't writing it to you, Monica, who was I writing it to? I'll try to show more of them in the future. I love that. Oh geez, I'm getting distracted. We here at NPR never get distracted. Do you want to go over this recruitment brainstorming together? My brainstorming is so hard. Boom! It was like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster. I'm screen capping that. Or screenshotting. Printing? Selecting? That's perfect. I don't know if OBS is showing me screenshotting. Ha ha ha. Sorry, that's terrible. Oh, sorry, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Make cupcakes. Yes, I was so hungry. But it's a good idea. It's gonna get that meat in here later. Isn't it? Let me think about this. When would we have a chance to give people cupcakes? When they come into the club? What if we said we had free cupcakes in the flyer? Monica, how are you not catching on? Men are easy to bribe with food. Except the ones on Adderall, because they don't eat. I'm kind of worried that we would bring in the wrong kinds of people, Like your friend who's a NEET. Wrong kinds? People would just come for the cupcakes and leave. Nobody would do that. That would be mean. But I want to find people who are really into literature. Even if they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list is hunt for people reading books. Yeah, you have a big game hunt, Monica? Sayori has a dark side. I don't think I get it. Like going around the school and finding people who are reading books. You are so dumb. In the morning or during lunch, those neats are just, or those wouldn't be neats, but those losers are just looking for friends. Because they're not talking to anyone. They're in their books because they don't have friends. And then we tell them to check out the literature club. And they could talk to girls even. Well, the problem with that is wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How would you know if they were reading for fun? Well, we could ask them. Do you know talk to people? It's a good back when people still read, it was a great conversation opener. I learned that today from someone at a diner. If he ever watches this, he knows who he is. But then we'd be bothering people and doing it. But I don't think about that part. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I'm just lost self-focus. You're coming up with a lot more ideas than I can, even though I'm a rogue AI. NPR wants to disavow that there are rogue APIs working here. API. Forget anything that was said. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them on a wall. I'd definitely like to start doing that. I'm useful! I never said you weren't. I just need to think. What would we tell people when we hand them out? Join the literature. What the fuck is wrong with you? I don't want to just be like, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage them. What if we told them about the club's activities and stuff? Or they get to talk to girls. You're missing a prime opportunity here. Everyone here is in puberty. And so far, the club is 2 girls. I'm pretty sure that alone can get guys to read. What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the club. Okay, Saori. Pretend you're a normal person for a second. What? Oh, yeah, I'm not normal because I like literature? Wait, I didn't mean that. Ah! You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. That's normal people to you? I'd love to be inside your brain, Monica. How would you react to the idea of a literature club? I don't like books. I don't like girls. So I'm in. Probably not. Literature's stupid. I'm joining the anime club. A neat friend. What the heck? Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend. I called it. Oh, what if we said, like, we do group readings and discuss it together? Tune in daily from 3 to 4 to your local NPR station to get literature. I would probably nap through that. That's you, Saori. And you too, I can't hear you napping. Yeah, but it doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. We need to really catch their interest, you know? This sucks. Why is this so hard? Monica, don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Saori? Me? I'm just in here for napping. You can't follow along for anything. Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you the chance to express yourself. Like, express yourself in ways that you can't normally do, in ways that people, like, if they're not paying attention, won't actually catch. So if you want to do anything that they would try to stop you from doing, but you have your mindset, no, let's pull back, that's a bad idea, pull back. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we're just, I don't get to share them, you know? It's like intimate. Yeah. How do we get that across to people? We could be like, express your true self. No, you don't want to advertise that. People won't go for that. Be intimate with. Now that is the one. Be intimate with us. Remember your audience. It's high school boys. Well, girls too, but they'll join the literature club because, well, high school girls are weird too, for different reasons. Okay, that's kind of. Yeah, I was just kidding. Oh my gosh. What is it? I forgot all the things in my classroom. I must have got too excited and rushed you, silly me. Rushed, but you were. Oh, never mind. Did you want to get your stuff done? I'll forget if I don't do it now. I'll wait for you then. Okay, I'll just take a second. Man. Helpful tip of the day. Don't eat diner food before you plan to do recordings or live streams. You'll end up burping softly and gently into the microphone. Saori dashed out of the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Monica sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Oh man, I hope she just morphs in front of us. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. But that'd be an interesting discussion. See, like, is there this us inside of us that we're just waiting to discover? Or are we making ourselves? Or some combination of the both. But just think about it. Through this literature club, are we going to uncover and guide and mold who we actually are in the inside? This program inside of us, if you will. Take that as a double entendre, both for if you know what happens in this game, but also for, right now, I guess I'm referring to self-psychology. Or do we construct who we are? Are we constantly building who we want to be based on, well, I would argue, if that's the case, based on both some parts of ourselves that are inborn, but then also what we observe around us, and also those who we internalize. But I don't know if that's what this is getting at. Let's see. But that'd be cool. I don't know how to turn that into a game. That's why I play games. I don't make them. No. Write your heart out. No. Right into your heart. Right the way into your heart. Oh. This is where she's making her lyrics, folks. Join the literature club. Right the way into your heart. Wow, that's lame. Monica! Ah! You startled me. And that never happens here on NPR. Sorry. But it's something important. On the way to my classroom, there was a girl reading a book at a 21st century school. Can you believe it? I thought they outlawed that. At least try to get rid of all the books. Reading a book? Let's read her now. Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework? I could tell you that she's really into it. Well, I guess you could take a look. Monica grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. Then the two depart the classroom with Sarah leading the way. I'm wondering if this is backstory, if we get any choices. This may all just be a story. But I'm glad you're here with me for the journey. This way. You don't have to run. Sori leads Monica over to the particular classroom, then lowers her voice to whisper, "See in here?" Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this. You should go inside and talk to her. Me? You're the president. That'd probably scare her away. Okay, fine. I'll do this. Monica takes a deep breath, then timidly enters the classroom. That was fast. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Why? What happened? While I entered the classroom, she didn't even look up from her book. So I just kind of left the flyer at her desk and I walked out. Ah, she's gonna think it's magic. That's kind of cute, though. It's like leaving a love note. But I'm sure she'll see and want to join the club. I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head back into the classroom, Sayori feeling rather accomplished, and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. That wasn't really an encounter. Upon returning, Monica and Sayori resumed their strategy meeting. They discussed various different kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to the downright silly. After going through Sayori's list with Monica, and Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the two end up in a better spot than from where they began. Well, I would say that today was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah, I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to meet some new members! Hey, what's this? Sayori peers at a sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself, with words on paper. Join the literature club, right the way into my heart. That's so cute. I thought it was a little overdramatic. Yeah, but we're high school girls. Overdramatic is like our thing. We kind of have a monopoly on it. And did you know when you get old, older people have to pay us royalties for it? Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment. You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What? What do you mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid to do something wrong. Yeah, but... Would you call yourself a perfectionist? Yeah? Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go. And it's like, I can't accept anything less than that. Once again, excuse me, that was rather unprofessional. But I think in the end, it helps me try my hardest at everything, so I don't think it's that bad. Like, with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it exactly how we envisioned it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So, I'm just really afraid of deviating from that. The vision. What's the vision? Has no one ever talked to you about the vision? We here, at the program, want you to get the most out of life by following the vision. It's... Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. It's the leader. It's the leader we follow. The vision wants what's best for all its children. She sighs. I don't know. Sometimes I feel lost, and I don't trust the vision anymore. Then the vision comes to me and helps me see the error of my ways. I just want everyone to follow the vision. Monica trails off. Smiling, Sayori taps her finger against a sheet of paper. Right the way into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is make the club that you need the most. Is to make the club that you need the most out of any... I don't know that... What? Well, you're the only one who knows yourself best, of course. But I'm here to help you, just like the vision is. Yeah, your recruitment worked on me. Monica returns Sayori's smile. It's sort of amazing how kind you are. The vision is going to be really happy to have you. We're really going to make this the best club ever. Sayori nods, and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whispering of the air condition, and the only movement is the afternoon sunlight trickling its way in and out of moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. Time to go home? You tell me. You're the president. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too! Sayori beams and grabs her things. You can go on ahead. I need a few minutes still. Oh, I can wait. That's all right. I just want some alone time with the vision. In that case, Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monica. Good luck! Monica smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the club room. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decides it was something that she probably needed right about now. The club that I need the most. I don't get it. Vision, please speak to me and help me understand your messages. I just wanted to start a new club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to their happiness, like the vision wants me to. Literature is the key to that, because it's the window to the real person inside of us, underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in. The person who's forced to be perfect. Hey, can I go back? Can I go back? No. Sorry. I wanted to screen cap the blank thing there for, but never mind. That's regardless, and I can go back and get it. Monica suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. More magic. Did Sayori leave this behind? Should I invade her trust, her personal space, and read this? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monica opens the folder to check. Yeah, because she's worried. It's pure worried to make sure it's not homework while she looks in. Poems. It's a folder of poems. Oh, yes, we are reading it. Become the flower. But the music doesn't help me with the sing-song voice. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color of the sun, it's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment yanked away in an instant. Oh. All for me, all for joy. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck every day. Pluck, 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 so pretty in my hair. Pluck, 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 you're gonna die and you too. Beneath my feet a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing from it clinging roots. I caressing the final joyous moments between my finger. But to what end? I look in every direction, and then the field I stand, the prosperous field, it's a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy, and that is why I decided I must become the flower. Uh-oh. What the? Wait, Sayori. Wow. What a powerful message and a timeless story. I think we've all learned that we need to trust the vision. Well, We thank you for joining us on the Literature Half Hour here at NPR Central Headquarters. We encourage you to get in touch with your local vision coordinator and join us in about 2 minutes when we restart the stream and go back to the regular Doki Doki, and where Kyle will be doing more ridiculous voices than even this, and making his upstairs and downstairs neighbors think that he may need to get sectioned. All right, I will be back in like 2 minutes.